Method Man is there. We in a cypher. It's one of them conferences. He pulled that, yo, it's Pop. That's how I met Tupac Shakur.
Boy, Jada.
It's Big Joe Crack, the Dawn.
You know what it is, the Joe and Jada Show live from Up NYC, presented to you by Boost Mobile. Get yourself, your family member, your kids, your friends, your whole entourage. Make sure you get them a Boost Mobile plan. Go to boostmobile.com. Get everybody set up. You know what I mean? You can't go wrong with Boost Mobile.
Get that Boost Mobile Forever plan. That shit forever. Yo, listen, Jada, right? We've been pretty much talking about sports, lifestyle, culture. And so this one, I said, let's dig in to a statement that our brother Jim Jones said a while back that just stood with me forever. He said, hip-hop is the most dangerous job in the world. Do you agree with that or disagree? What are your thoughts with that? And then we'll take it from there.
Hip-hop is definitely not hip-hop. Being an artist, being a hip-hop artist, producer, whatever, what have you, is very dangerous. Definitely one of the top most dangerous jobs you can have.
Your shit is top 5, dead or alive. You know, I be seeing guys out there fishing for lobsters and dudes putting tar on the floor in Phoenix in 100 degrees.
Why you gotta be so?
I'm trying to paint the picture of some serious jobs out there, but
tar on the floor in Phoenix.
Top on the.
It's hard. It's hard in fucking Phoenix.
The worst job I ever seen. It was Phoenix, 130 degrees, and the guy was dressed like a hot dog. And he had one of these.
Go again.
Here we go again. The man had a hot dog suit on. It must have been the AC in there. Cause, yo, listen, he was flipping. You know how they do the arrow? Like, yo, hot dogs this way.
It's crazy.
Yo, I'm telling you, that was a dangerous job to me. It's so hot in Phoenix. I see the steam coming up off the floor. And I looked at the guy with the hot dog uniform. I said, yo, my man, like it's some crazy jobs out there, right? Some law enforcement to say they got the hardest job. People shooting at them every day, whatever the case. But hip hop, you know, they bring you up, they glorify you.
Break you down,
and then the hate sets in. And what I've known in my studies of hip hop with violence is you and me. Maybe you a little bit less, because you know you one of the most loved rappers in the world, but the chances are we'll be murdered in Yonkers or in the Bronx before Compton or Chicago or something like that. It's always where you from, where people think they know you that much, and they got the real jealousy and envy. You see Nipsey Hussle, the guy who killed him, he's in pictures standing behind Nipsey Hussle. We could do that with all of hip-hop. Jam Master Jay was set up by his own friends, right? So what is it that where you from? And we go, you represent Yonkers across the world. I represent the Bronx to the moon. Why is it they want to kill me in the Bronx more than anywhere else? Why they want to do it to you? Where you from?
I think throughout all the hate you can receive is none more than where you came from. You know what I mean? As much as they love you, they hate you, I think, 10 times more. Because they feel like they really know you, opposed to other demographics of the world. You know what I mean? There's dudes in the BX that's like, I knew that nigga before you when he was just regular Joey, or whatever it is. And then that sets in, and it turns into a thing that keeps growing. It's like a hate cancer, and then it spreads, and then it, you know what I mean? And then I know what it is, because as much as they see people happy for you, that shit makes the hate cancer spread even more. And then they're able to spread it to some other dudes that feel like that, and then it stays crazy.
And so what you
saying
is...
A couple funerals, couple
Murals.
shits like, yeah, couple murals, couple funerals, mummy raps, shit like that. And then it goes back down a little.
You know, I start with Scholar Rock. I was just a
Wow,
teenager.
rest in peace to Scholar Rock.
I was just a teenager playing basketball. I was in my grandmother's block on Washington Avenue, the 9. And it just was like, this before Instagram, guys, before social media. And it was just like, yo, Scholar Rock got shot. He got killed. Scholar Rock. BDP was everything to me. And yeah, we grew up violent, but that hurt me because I was like, these was the guys putting on for our neighborhood and couldn't believe somebody killed them. Senseless murder. Which was the one that, out of all the hip hop, which is the one that got you and you was like, wow, like I can't believe this happened?
By far, for me, it's Big. My first time, The Locks. It was our first time in LA when Big got killed.
Well, so y'all was out there
we
when
was
he
at
got
the
killed.
party. We was with him before, the day before. We was in his like
Did you not feel like it was
and the saddest
dangerous?
time at one time.
Did you not feel like it was dangerous being in LA and he had the East Coast, West Coast beef? And
I felt it was dangerous, but we really didn't know how to. We know what I'm saying. We didn't know what was really going on. We knew that shit was going on, but we didn't. We never been there. We thought we was heavily protected. We thought we was good. You know what I mean? We thought we was the same way. We kind of was because we had Bad Boy in, we had D in them. We had a different kind of Army brigade with us. We had extra. We had extra protection.
Shout out to D and Ice Pick J. You know,
Rest
they
in
saved
peace.
my life, Ice Pick J. You saved my life one time.
I heard that story.
That's a real story.
Heard
they
about
was gonna get me. And, you know, I had a lot of beef with the West Coast. I'm probably, and we're not stirring nothing up, but I'm probably the only rapper from New York that had physical beef with the West Coast, like real physical war. It went down, right? So when I go over there, me and Pun out there for the Grammys, there's 1 million cop cars in the street. And, you know, it was like gang beef. So they had a guy with jerry curls, a bubble goose. It was hot as hell. And the gun was to his ankle. I don't know how there's 1 million cops out here. They don't see the guy, O-Dog from the fucking Menace to Society. Like the man in the middle of the street dripping the fucking jerry curl juice with a machine gun, with a bubble goose on in the summer, and we don't rat, but I'm looking like, Jesus Christ, don't nobody see? And he looked at me like he could not go back to the hood without clapping Fat Joe. Not clapping, killing me. He had a machine gun. And so it's 1 million cops out there. I fucked up because we at the mansion, we knew whatever was gonna happen, you know, don't go out over there, and we still, like dummies, went out. Shout out my brother Tone Patron, held it down, all of us. And so I'm sitting out there and the guy's there. There's a girl standing next to me and she sees what's going on and she looks at me and says, a girl from New York, she said, "Nah, I'm sorry." She was like, "Joe, I'm sorry. I'm sorry this is happening to you." Like she could probably see like death in my face. Like the guy was trying to figure out how to shoot me and get away from the 1,000 cops, but he couldn't go back to his hood without shooting me. So he was like, he looked like a dog in rage. And then out of nowhere, the door opens and D comes out. And D comes out, he's like, "Yo, Crack, what's up, this and that?" And I looked at him, I said, "Yo." I just nodded the head. D from the Rough Riders, he looks over there.
General.
The general looks over there, he looks back at me, he said, "That's for you, Crack?" I said, "Yeah, it's for me." He said, "Yo, Ice Pick is gonna turn this corner in a white van. Y'all better just get in there, get out of here," right? So the van pull up. Ice Pick ain't even know he was saving us, right? He was coming around to get D. The van pull up. We got in that bitch like the fucking painting from Good Times. You remember Good Times? They had the shit where everybody was dancing sideways and shit like that. Good Times. Like, yo, we slid in that motherfucker. Yo, God was with us. Was crazy. It was like 6 or 7 of us. We got in that bitch and left in the van and looked back. That guy was so confused. He didn't know where the fuck we went. Because it was like too crowded. We got in the van. I was like, yo, Ice Pick, thank you. Saved my life. You don't understand this. He was like, what happened? I said, yo, nigga had the machine gun. He ready to clap us. This D told us to get in there. So he took us to the mansion, which a couple of blocks away. After that, we were safe. We went to the Grammys with guns on us. Me and Big Pun, that picture that you see us looking like superheroes, we actually had hammers on us in the Grammys because that was too much. We stepped outside. The point is, the danger, is always there. I think of Big L, right?
Rest in peace to Big L.
Yeah, I'm saying he would not hurt a fly. Big L gambled, rhymed, had fun, never bothered the human being in his life.
He loved the ladies.
He loved the ladies. He chilled. He was funny. My little brother, and they murdered him on the block that he talked about in every one of his rounds. 139. I remember rushing up there when they told me I was at D&D. Cam and them was outside. I'm outside. They still got the body on the floor, right? And so he got murdered on his block. Same thing with Jam Master Jay. And so you say to yourself, we work so hard to better ourselves. At the end of the day, you got something to say. You rap. You want to rap about whatever you want to rap about. You want to show the world you're the best rapper. Then obviously we get financially smart till we see that there's money out here and we figuring out how to do this. I think backer in the day was more celebrated.
Backer.
I think
I like that word.
Backer in the day, old school, it was more celebrated. So we saw the hustlers, we seen everybody showing their shit off and they inspired us. But over the years with social media and all that, I think it's like bittersweet because it's more people looking at you with jealous eyes and hatred.
That's definitely, I think technology definitely plays a part of it because before it was just, you were here of the Boy Georges and whoever it is that was in Queens or Harlem. You might could see him if you could make it to the Fever or one of them parties or the rooftop or some shit like that. You might have a chance to get a glimpse of somebody, but other than that, you just heard who was getting busy in the Bronx or YO or Queens or Brooklyn. And it then put the hate cancer couldn't spread. Now you can just scroll down and the switch can hit on. Any social media platform, you know what I mean? You can look on Facebook, you can go on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. They can create their own narrative of hate now. Somebody can just say, I don't like Fat Joe, and just make a whole page and a whole shit of it.
Tell me about it.
Couldn't do that back in the day.
Nah, that happens.
It happens. It happens to all of us.
It happens to everybody, huh? And what's crazy is if we take it to modern day, skip a couple of eras, these kids are like getting murdered on video. Like Nipsey Hussle got, I think
everything's on video now, crack. That's the whole, everything. But everybody even going like this, or is an eye in the sky. That pole has a camera that goes to the White House. The leaves on that tree is connected to Albany. It's really no fucking way to do anything right now opposed to back in the days. You had to see somebody somewhere passing that Jew man or in the train station or sneaker store or club, and then it would go down, and if you wasn't there or nobody got killed or if they did, it just happened. It was, now, before your family know, the whole world is crazy. Where I walked the track at Kensico Dam, one day there's an old lady, she's working out, she's coming down. I'm going up. An elderly lady that's working out is coming down. Two young chicks is coming down. The lady, because the stairs is tilted a little, the lady loses her fluidity and goes off to the side, to the woods. Grandma. Now the girls is in front of me. I'm thinking they gonna go get her. First thing they do, phone. Me, y'all crazy? I go help her up, dust her off, curse them out a little bit, keep going up the stairs. But I'm like, this is a shame. This lady was 70-something, 80-something years old.
One thing I take pride in, right?
Privacy.
No, I take pride. One thing I take pride in is that just like you, no matter how successful we are, we move around in the hood. We get a lot of respect. And so one thing I love doing is supporting the community and supporting the local businesses. So whether it's Melba's in Harlem or the Bojillo in East Tremont in the Bronx, the Puerto Rican restaurant, I'm in there.
Pharmacy for life in Scarsdale.
Pharmacy for life.
I mean, juices for life.
Of course.
White Plain.
But what I'm saying to you is one day I'm in East Tremont in the Bojillo, and two people started to get down. My daughter, I can't lie to you, she Little House on the Prairie.
Yeah, they don't know.
She
They can't imagine none of the shit we've been through.
No,
yeah, they don't know none of that shit.
We seen this regular guys arguing over an elevator, whatever. She don't know, and she just like, and we in the hood, and she looked like Little House on the Prairie, a little fur, white hat. They knew this girl ain't from around here, right? But two girls start arguing, they about to fight. They in the Puerto Rican joint, you know, one of my favorites, and I'm eating. And like a 70, 80-year-old lady got up, pulled out her camera and said, world star. An 80-year-old lady got up and then threw the camera in my face because I'm in the building.
She got to get you.
Like,
that's going to
no, this is an 80-year-old.
She get Joe Crack on there.
Shout out my
Titi
Barbara. My Titi Barbara, she know what time it is. You get in the car with her. She know every young person's raps. Like I met your aunt in City Island. She was telling me records and raps.
Nisi, she loved Nelly.
But she was telling me, yo, the cold rocks. She was throwing words, so I knew she loved hip hop. My aunt's like that too, but I don't think my aunt gonna get up and go world star.
Yeah.
Like the lady got up and said, "What, yo?" I had a moment with myself. I sat there. I said, "Yo, this is fucking going." It's like the Maury show on the streets.
Never turns off.
It never turns off.
That's another thing why I say we had the best era in music, because we had privacy. All of the memories of shit that happened got to stay in the brain. You know what I mean? It was not a bunch of, soon as they sent something, mad phones go up.
Man, let me tell you something. They murdered Nipsey Hussle on video.
They murdered everybody on video, damn near the last year since shit was the technology.
You know what I'm saying, yo, Jada, we should do a podcast on how dangerous hip hop is. It's like The Voice hit the Instagram, and immediately the first thing I did, I opened Instagram, and they got the young brother in Detroit 2 days ago,
Skilla Baby.
And they shoot at him 25 times. He get hit a couple of times.
3. They hit him 3 times.
I go up a little bit more, I see my man Rod Wave, who sings nothing for positivity. He was the first one that almost got it right. He was saying, I'm going to retire, I made enough money, go chill with my family. He gets arrested for all type of felonies and shit like that. I believe he's innocent. I just believe he's innocent, right? But in hip hop, why does it feel like, you know, I always thought of, yo, we got in this game to get up out the dangers of the hood or better our lives and better our community and our friends or whatever the case may be. But why there's always some shit where you're not official? Let me tell you something. You know who used to talk to me all the time? Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber.
He don't talk to you no more?
No. Justin Bieber we do every now and then. But Justin Bieber, I'm going to tell you what fucked me up with Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber gets arrested just driving crazy around Miami. Raul, rest in peace, calls me up and says, yo, they looking for somebody to bail out Justin Bieber. It wasn't no money. It was nothing. A couple of $100, $1,000. We used Rich Player's girl to bail him out. So I bailed out Justin Bieber $100. It's
you
no
had to
real
bail
money.
out Bieber? This is an ill story. No, that's ill.
It's because it was in Miami. And
he didn't have no money at the time?
No, he got money, but he ain't no criminal.
He didn't
I'm
know
trying
what
to get
do.
to the point, Jada.
Me?
We bail a man
Crack,
out.
hold on, we got
He's young.
You bailed out Justin Bieber. He's rich as fuck. He always been rich.
No, what happens is we all got friends in common, and they was like, we not from here.
They didn't know about that.
Needed bail bondsman. Rich Player at the time was dating Damati, the bail bondsman. And so we just got, it was about nothing.
Okay,
I'm trying to tell you, I'm not trying to get clout off of this. This is nothing. The problem is, he calls me to thank me and start saying, yo, I'm a gangster now.
Since
I'm
he got arrested? Oh, shit. Nah. He was in traffic? What he got arrested for?
speeding, right? But he started telling me he's a gangster, Joe. I went to jail at this. I said, yo, Justin, listen, bro. You gotta stop. Like this, not straight up, you gotta stop. Like, we don't want you gangster. We want you singing, baby, baby. This, and I think if I would have gassed him, like some of these OG gang guys gassed the young kids, he'd have been like, Fat Joe. But I hit him with the, yo, we don't want you on the news, bro. We don't want you getting arrested. We want you to succeed. You're Justin Bieber. My daughter worships you. We all love you. And that kind of messed up my relationship with him at that moment because he really was like,
he wasn't trying to hear that shit?
Nah, he was just like, he felt like, yo, this guy, I'm the fun killer. I fucked up the moment. The problem is, we can't glorify going to jail or getting arrested and these rappers acting like it's some sexy shit. Because I know that the most I was intimidated, right? I walk into jail, right? And I'm not scared of nobody. And I swear to you, Jada, you will not see, I'm not scared of no man.
Not
bro.
even the boogeyman?
Not the boogeyman either. But I walk in this jail and there's 2,000 guys, Aryan Nation, Jamaicans, Haitians, Puerto Ricans. They all cock diesel. The shit is like the movie Metal. And when they see me, it's like the Game of Thrones, the dragon without fire. They're like, ah! They screaming like, ah! Like, I never heard no shit like this. It's almost like 100 motorcycles screeching and what, ah! They jump from all over. I'm like, I'm Fat Joe before rap. Rapper walk up in that jail, he fooled. I already know walking up in there. I said, oh man, somebody gonna run up on me real quick with a knife talking about, yo, you got to pay whatever, whatever. And I actually got intimidated. And while I'm walking to my cell, I gotta talk to myself. And I never gotta talk to myself. I gotta tell
I do it every day.
No.
I talk to myself often.
Talk to myself like, yo, Joe, you ain't pussy. Don't fall in this shit. Yo, Joe, don't let niggas play you. Like, I'm walking to my cell, giving myself a prep talk in my mind because it's 2,000 guys screaming at one guy. I'm not even from there. It's not New York. It's not
Where you was
like
at?
I'm in Miami. So I don't even know one person in there.
You did time in Miami?
FDC, yeah, because they threw the change up. I'm supposed to go to New York. Now, this is the bragging part. I had 300 guys waiting for me in every jail in New York. Legendary, giving speeches. When he come through here, we had that. Albanians, whatever you name, they was all waiting for Joe Crack in the jails in New York and Jersey. I'm being honest.
His jail bit.
No, I'm being honest with you.
You're the illest thing in the world.
Last minute, on a Saturday, I'm thinking the Bureau of Prisons is hearing all this shit.
They switched his shit.
Send him down there because he lived right down there. They sent me the rusty ass, dirty building. I'm like, oh my God. So I had to walk up in there. The point is, it's intimidating you being an artist going in jail. We talk about Tory Lanez. They was not playing with Tory Lanez. I do not know when you get 2 lungs collapsed, they stab you in your head, stab you in your chest. They try to really murder Tory Lanez, right? It's nothing cute about it. I don't care how you look at it, but why Tory Lanez? Why you think he out of all the prisoners had to get stabbed up 14 times and all that?
Sure, he ain't the only person who got stabbed up over there, right?
Yeah, I understand that.
Over there is probably crazier than any jail you could think of, as far as gang shit. You know what I mean?
I knew that when he went in there.
And the guy that stabbed him is already in there for doing crazy. He was already a killer. He was playing with...
Remy does 8 years in her prime. In her prime, lean backs, number one, this, that. She goes through 8 years. They sent her with murderers.
Yeah, it ain't that much female prisons over there, though, isn't it? She was in Bedford,
they could have sent her to
right?
they could have sent her to the Martha Stewart. They sent her to where all these girls got murdered.
That shit wasn't federal. That shit was state.
That shit was state. But, and I'm
She was in the
asking
real.
her,
She was in the real. She was in the
real
trenches.
jail.
Yeah, she was in the trenches.
And really fighting chicks the size of Aja from fucking Vegas. You know, Remy was like, yo, we had to squabble up. Nah, I'm just saying, yo, I'm being honest. She had to fight fucking Brutus and shit like that. Like, she was like, what? What you said about me? All right, let's go. You know, but it wasn't cute. They put her with the murderers. Some people do time and they go to a camp, they go to this, they that. They threw her because her crime was with violence with a bunch of murders. Tory Lane, because his shit was violence. And so rappers out there, if you watching this and you want to learn anything, there is no
They're not playing. They're not playing with rappers.
Club Med, a spot. In his mind, Big Pun thought they were fucking swimming pools and tennis for rappers. That's not happening. They got a big knife for your ass when you go in there and they cutting you, or you're gonna learn the extortion game really, really fast in jail.
Stay out of it. It's not the plan for me.
We go on, Pop Smoke. Man was so talented. He was the next superstar from New York City. He was gonna be a superstar.
He posted the address of where he was at off of a Mary bag or something, though. That's back connected to technology and hip hop. You couldn't, that would never happen if you over on Rodeo going crazy with the bag. When you get back to your suite, you're not gonna post it. Not gonna post what you just bought and have the address on it. So
I believe
it's a messed up situation.
I believe that Pop Smoke was murdered. I believe it was a hit.
No, he was
job.
definitely murdered, but they got the drop of where he was at.
Yeah, but they didn't take his
media.
jury, they didn't take his money.
No, I'm not
they
saying
came
that.
in there and killed
I'm saying
him.
social media got them to know where he was at, which we didn't have, which saved a lot of rappers from our era.
We try to do that a lot now. Like not post where we at on real time and get up out of there and post after, because guys like P&B Rock, you know, posted he's in Roscoe's Waffle and Chicken. And you said...
Yeah, well, my first time in LA is when Big got killed, but when they give you the laws from not being in LA and you go there, that Roscoe's is they tell you never go to that one. You know what I mean? And when they told us, it was erased from my brain to ever even think about going. And then fast forward all these years later after the success of P&B, and he just thought he could just go there with his girl and have a meal, and you know what I mean? They murdered him. That's fucked up. I wonder if they told him that Roscoe's is forbidden, or he just didn't, you know, he just wanted to go have some food with his girl wherever he wanted to go. And unfortunately, that happened. But they definitely told us, this is this and this. And this specific, if you want to go to Roscoe's, there's one or two that you should go to. But this one right here, don't ever go there unless you with, don't ever go. No matter who you with, just don't go to them.
Don't go. Ever sign up for a phone plan thinking, wow, great price. And then a few months later, it's like, surprise, your bill is higher. With Boost Mobile, you pay $25 a month forever. That's unlimited talk, text, and data starting at just $25 a month. No price hikes, no contract, forever.
Plus, Boost Mobile is now a legit nationwide 5G network. They've invested billions building 5G towers across the country. Visit boostmobile.com or head to your local Boost Mobile store today. Get unlimited talk, text, data for $25 a month forever.
5G speeds now available in all areas. After 30 gigabytes, customers may experience slower speeds. Customers will pay $25 a month as long as they remain active on the Boost Unlimited plan. Tupac Shakur, one of the most prolific rappers in the world. I think the realest rapper in the world ever. Just my opinion, right? Every time I seen Tupac, if we talking violence and we talking that, he was in some shit every single time I laid eyes on him. I look at him, yo, you seen such and such pulling out the hammer in the middle of the club. Yo, over here, they was bootlegging tapes He beat up like 25 Africans on 125th. I'm watching him, broad daylight, putting in work everywhere I go. When I met him, he had a red bandana with 2 guns. I didn't even know who it was. I'm in Atlanta. He come up, yo, crack. I don't know who he is. I'm looking. Method Man is there. We in a cipher. It's one of them conferences. He pulled that, yo, it's Pac. That's how I met Tupac Shakur.
The first time I ever seen him was in Atlanta, too, at Jack the Rap.
Did he have 2 guns? That's where I was at, Jack the Rapper.
Jack the Rapper.
He didn't do that to you.
No, I didn't.
Did it to me.
Yo, stick
Right?
straight. Well, you was at that Jack the Rapper?
I was there.
I wonder if it was the same one. I don't know.
It had to be the same one. The girl was like, I seen your age on the cake. I thought you was way younger. You was at the Jack the Rapper, the same
now
one.
you just gonna put me at every event
saying,
you was at.
Yo, listen, you was at the same one. I thought you was like 10 years behind me, but you was at the same
everywhere
one.
you was at. You was at the Fever. You was at the Fresh Fest. I was 3 years old.
You was there. Listen. We was at the motherfucking hotel, and the girl kept going, Death Row's in the house, Long Beach, Compton. The girl that was in the Chronic,
yeah.
She was singing that shit out there, Death Row's in the house, Long Beach. And I was like, you know, we just kept making us sing that, but Tupac pull up. My point is, he gets locked up. Let's just say the white people in the record label, no matter how much he was selling, no matter how much we seen him on TV, no matter what, they did not go in that bag to bail him out. This is the #1 rapper at the time. You couldn't escape Tupac. Tupac was on the news. He was on everything. He was selling so many millions of records. They did not bail this man out. It took Suge Knight to come from LA to bail out Tupac. That's how he got signed to Death Row, right? So if you think the record label's coming to bail you out, you know, I know they support you at the beginning or whatever. You got Lil Durk right now. Lil Durk is facing life, right? If you think he's thinking, I don't know, man, God bless him if he's thinking the record label won't say
I don't know about none of that shit. But fast forward the times from Pac to Durk. Durk he's making mad off. He got mad. He's trying to put up mad M's, buildings, all. They're denying his bill thus far. But Pac didn't have that to put up. So,
man, listen.
Is it like
it goes
how you
back,
feel about that with the times? Because as big as Pac was,
look,
he should have had. You don't think he should have been able to get out without shit?
It's back. It goes. He didn't have it.
No, but you just said he was everywhere on the news.
He was, but he didn't have that bag. He didn't have that bag, or he would have bailed himself out. He didn't have the money to bail himself out. Sometimes we living day by day. We just living by different.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why it's a fucked up situation? Because Dirk got the money, and he can't get out.
You think you check the check? You working every day, check the check. We check the check. If we buying $300,000 watches, homes, and everywhere, we check the check.
That's why you got to keep working.
That's why you got to keep working.
Everybody is so rich, then why they fucking still working? Because you gotta fucking work.
No. When I see Smokey Robinson and all the motherfuckers still at Vegas and Lionel Richie.
Going. I just seen Rod Stewart about to do something. He 180.
All right, so what does that mean? Does that mean that they love to do it? Or does it mean like you gotta pay the bill?
Yeah, he got bills.
You got kids in college, you got all type of
shit going on,
mortgages, you got car notes, you got shit like, I mean, guys 80 years old still performing, touring. I mean, just 2 days ago was Patti LaBelle.
Yeah, my
She's
mom went there.
Something. I would have went.
Yeah, my mom in the win.
I was in Vegas stuck. I had a show. Patti LaBelle, my girl Stephanie Mills.
Gladys Knight, Shaka Khan.
Shaka Khan, come on. That's a must-see TV.
Yeah.
But either they doing it for the love and the passion, or they still got to get the money to pay these bills. Because these bills just keep coming.
They don't stop. The bills don't stop.
The bills keep coming. I don't care.
The bills is coming now.
The bills is coming now. The train is coming. And so what happens is, I don't care how much money we make. It's almost like shampoo. The shit just slipped through your fingers. I'm not safe. No, I'm keeping it real with you. I am not safe with no amount of money. You don't know how many times I made $1 million and that shit was gone in like a month or two. And it's just regular shit. Yo, pay the lawyer, pay your insurance, pay this.
Repeat process.
Just this, that. And then you turn around and it's like, yo, where's the bread? Yo, bro. You know, Louis Vuitton ain't cheap, bro. All that shit you doing out here looking cute, it ain't cheap. And so there's always a check to check. I don't care how much money you make. It blows my mind. When I'm sitting down, I'm like, yo, I just made $1 million last month. How the fuck you telling me the Amex bill, that this done washed up 2/4 of the shit, like real quick. Like, and you thinking you in the fucking, when I was in the projects, I thought I could buy a fucking cloud with $1 million. A cloud. Like, I'd be like, yo, I could buy me a cloud. $1 million? You looking at the fucking cartoon, they going $1 million?
Yeah.
They was acting like you could buy the whole Bronx of that shit.
Check this out, though. Fast forward, how we started from cassettes, now it's all the way to iCloud and all your music lives in the sky. How the fuck is it, with all of this streaming and all that, is it more money? It's definitely more money, because they just, but how?
Because they made it so that if you stream a record, certain amount, remember we was one and done, or maybe two and done. I bought the Locks album, listened to it 10,000 times on CD. If I really loved it, I would keep listening to it. If it broke, I went and bought it again. The way the streaming works is they actually pay you less, but if people stream, like why you think reggaeton got this shit on Smash? There's so many Spanish countries where all they do is look at YouTube or stream, Spotify, whatever. You listen to the shit 10, 15 times, it goes down as an album sale. When we put it out, you got to go through snowstorms to buy the new album. Me and Pump waited 6, 7 hours to get the new Eminem album, right? You had to go physical, right? Now you just take it on your phone, and if you love the song and you keep playing that shit up, we gonna make it 20 times for the album.
The numbers don't add. And 1,500 streams is one spin or one record sale or something. That ain't that. Whoever the fuck made that up, they hate us.
No. The whole system been a scam from the beginning. You talking to the wrong guy. The math never added up with the record labels. We look at the music, like if you want to look at this as a business aspect.
The math never was math.
Dr. Dre. The music, it means everything, but the music is just like a coffee book. It allows you to go in rooms where you wouldn't be accepted.
There's a stepping stone, yeah.
So now you in Soho House, you here there, you meeting somebody, RZA. You meet the greatest movie guy who loved you from Wu-Tang, and now he starts getting you to score movies and acting it and this and that. It's just a talking point. And so with us, we figured out, like you, being around you doing this show, right? You do know I'm all about the money. Yeah. Jada, I watch you.
First story, his whole shit is, where's the money? When are we getting paid?
Yeah, the train is coming, baby. The train is coming. Because the point is, I'm looking at you, and you don't even know what you said. You're like, yeah, I went to the boxing match. I did. I work. I went there for work. I'm over here. I work. This ain't even no more about bars, or I had to do a feature, or I had to this. This ain't no more about bars or songs. It's just we work, and we do different assignments, and at the end of the day, we come up with a pile of money. So it's not really based on selling records or the streams. If we put out music now, which I just put out an album, The World Changed on Me, which is phenomenal, right? It's really art for our fans. We're not trying to strike it rich off the shit, right? And so we do all these different things to just bring home the money at the end of the day. And so that's where hip-hop is. Hip-hop is just a talk. That's why you got coffee. You never in your life sitting in front of that gas station in fucking Yonkers. I know the gas station. What was that, Halliburton Ave or something?
No, that was never it. That's never it.
That's the gas station, right? You never thought you selling coffee. I never thought I was going to sell hair dye for men, Rewinded 10, but that's where we graduated to, being entrepreneurs. Now we sell hair, I sell fucking beard dye. You know what I'm saying? Rewinded 10. And sneaker stores. We in the sneaker store now.
Coffee,
it's my store in the Bronx.
What I mean? We selling juices.
Weed.
Pharmacy
Dynasty
for life.
Commodities. Pharmacy for life.
Strains for life.
We got everything. Don't put us in jail, guys.
No, this is legal. This is
It's
legal.
all legal.
Cannabis is legal, man.
We got everything. Don't put us in jail.
Oh, we got everything. Don't put us in jail. We gotta get the hoodies. We got everything. Don't put us in jail.
We got everything.
We need
Don't
the
put
merch.
us in jail. I'm dead ass. I'm like, yo, we don't want to go to jail. We're not trying to. We encouraging you to be an entrepreneur. You see what we do. You see how we walk, and just try to have an easier life than us because we worked really, really hard to get to this point right now. This wasn't for everybody. We seen many of our friends. You know, I went one night, right? Look, I'm not trying to brag or nothing like that, right? But it costs a certain price to get Fat Joe to perform. It's just the bottom line.
Nah, that's inevitable.
No, I'm just saying it costs a certain price. Somebody paid the price. I show up, and it's an old school at noon, but Fat Joe's the headliner, right? I'm in Philly.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody me and you came out with, they on the lineup, right? So these are all legends at a time or whatever the case. I'm looking at dudes, they missing their fucking teeth. They looking at me like I'm a fucking hieroglyphic. I've had rappers grab my shoulder and stare in my face to see if it's Botox or some shit. Like, they looking at me like, how the fuck? I don't get high, guys. I don't do nothing wrong. The most I do is drink a Diet Pepsi. Other than that, you fucked if you gonna catch me. So I watch rappers, my peers, look in my face, grab my shoulder, and stare at me like I'm a fucking Egyptian fucking pyramid. Like, yo, how this nigga still looking all right? This, that. These guy got no teeth. I see this one guy.
They would have thought the same about me if you ain't put my age on the cake.
Yo, but listen, now you doing great. You doing phenomenal. You have me fooled. Yo, I'm looking at one rapper, big time legend. He's dancing around a Hennessy bottle. He's dancing. And so I'm telling y'all, I've been in Saint Tropez a long time, Dubai. I've been doing big tours and festivals for a long time.
He's not bragging. He's not bragging.
No, somebody afforded me in the old school at noon. Somebody
they had the bread,
the bag. Yeah. Joe, when I pull up, it's former female sex symbols. They fatter than Fat Joe. And so I'm looking at this shit. I'm almost peeking out the window, like out the door. I'm peeking. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Like, motherfuckers is fucked up. But the point is, you got to take care of yourself, preserve yourself. Know that you got to be, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying
fruits, vegetables, vitamins, Diet Pepsis.
Diet Pepsis, yo. Let me tell you something. Shit, yo, listen. Shit crazy out here, man, but you got to take care of yourself, man, because it's hard. It's a horror show if you don't. And so we see shit out here sometimes where it don't make sense to me. You know, when I see legends looking fucked up, I see people looking fucked up, I see people not taking care of themselves, man. It's just too much shit. And at a certain age, you need to adjust and take care of you. You can't sniff a mountain of cocaine at 50-something years old. You know, you over there thinking you Tony Montana at 30. I'm not advising that you sniff a mountain of cocaine at 50 because your ass is done.
I'm not advising you sniff a mountain of cocaine at any age.
I'm in my crib, Miami, and I'm always early. Right? I think you beat me here today, right? First time.
Factamundo.
He beat me here, but I'm always early. So I'm ready. I'm up, ready to shoot the shit from the house. They're like, yo, Jada's a little late. I said, why? He said, he's in the gym. I had to respect that. I said, damn, this guy's in the gym. And for 50 years old, you could do all that shit. I see you up there push-ups and somersaults and shit. You doing some shit on it. One arm. Like, that shit, what the fuck? Was your pops cock diesel or something?
Not at all.
No, I'm asking you.
Nah.
So where do you get this shit from? Doing the bar work, the this, the that? I'm looking at you. Jim Jones is cock diesel. It's a snowstorm.
He works out every day. He gets it in.
No, in the snow, he's doing push-ups.
Anyway.
Is that something special or something? Like he's doing push-ups in the snow with fucking a chain on him and shit? Like, my thing is, yo.
This thing is nuts.
Yo, No, I be looking at y'all working out. I'm like, yo, this shit crazy,
Movement is
but I
medicine,
gotta
Joe.
give it up to you.
You know what I mean?
50.
Just move a little. Just do a little move.
No,
I
I
mean,
move.
walk around.
I move. I'm good, bro.
Do something.
I'm just not cock diesel. I don't believe my body. My body is like Tyson Fury. You see?
That was a good comparison.
No, yo.
Oh, shit. That was the second best thing he ever said.
Let me tell you
That
something.
was
He'll knock you out.
Hell yeah.
But he look flabby and sick. Like you looking at Tyson Fury.
See, you don't look
the
flabby
man,
and sick.
No, I don't look flabby and
You
sick,
don't
but
look
the man looked like
he was the chair. He retired. Oh, he's still fighting.
The man can't get a six-pack.
He knocked
mad
niggas
some
up.
shit in there.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I'm like that. You know, I'm not cock diesel. I'm not hanging off the side of a building.
Make sure that's the clip.
Listen.
That gotta be a clip. I'm like Tyson Fury. That was the hardest.
I'm trying to
be crazy and shit.
This ain't that. That ain't this.
It's
crack and kiss, goddammit.
Nigga.
So I think about Jam Master Jay, one of the, back in the day, it's before your time, Jada.
Thank you.
Before your time. The DJ was more prominent than the rapper, than the MC.
Definitely.
So you had like Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. You had Run DMC, Jam Master Jay. The DJ Scott LaRock and Kara. The DJ was really, really famous at one time. And Jam Master Jay, not only was he an insane DJ, a member of one of the greatest groups, but he brought artists to the game like the Onyx. Now, I think he was the first person to sign 50 Cent.
50.
Like, he was ahead of his time. And, he got gunned down, unfortunately. But I think about Jam Master Jay, what a producer, and it just leads me off. I said, this episode been really insightful, but I get to thinking about, like, who's the top 5 producers of all time?
With what you just said, the DJ turned into the producer. If you ask me, a lot of producers can actually DJ, and a lot of DJs
most of them
produce,
are. Cool and Dre with DJs.
His name is
Diamond
DJ
D
Premier. You know that, right?
We could just shut
one of the greatest
down.
Producers ever. His name is still DJ Premier.
We could shut that
Swiss
shit down,
was a DJ. Manny Fresh is a DJ. All the legendary producers, Timberland could DJ. You know what I mean? So it's like
almost like if you think about a rapper with ghostwriting, right? Do you rate a producer that has a bunch of other producers bringing shit to the table? Or do you think the producer needs to produce by himself everything? Sample,
I think
whatever.
It's different. A rapper with a ghostwriter shouldn't be compared to a producer that has a staff that, you might have instrument players. He might have a certain engineer to get the sound that he wants. Somebody might come in and only do this drum pattern for him. But if he created it from the beginning and they just helping him enhance it, that ain't the same as a ghostwriter.
A rapper with a ghostwriter.
Yeah.
So, in that case, man, there's some serious producers out there, because I only had one main one on the list, which is what you said, the obvious, Primo, because I watch him chop everything up and do it himself. I've been in the rooms, you've been in the rooms with somebody like Kanye that got a bunch of producers, and of course he's throwing the sprinkle to it and he's getting what he wants out of it. Or say like a Dr. Dre worked with Scott Storch. Scott Storch did all that.
He plays the instrument. Hey, man. Swiss, I've been with Swiss since we was telling him to get out of here. He pull out his MPC. We told him go back to the drawing board for years till he finally got it. Did the whole room. It went from the whole room going, to the holy shit, this is crazy. So it's a journey. And then once you get your sound and you hook the people, I don't know what you do from there because I ain't a producer.
So I say DJ Premier.
Be careful with your 5. This is why this is going to keep going, because it's more than 5. But go your 5, I'm going to do my 5.
It's way more than 5. But we only got you the top 5. Top 5, dead or alive. I heard you say this 1,000. It really, top 5 of anything. Golf, top 5
It's an
of rap,
argument of anything.
top 5 of paint. It's really your creation.
No,
When you say, yes, every jeweler I meet is
I'm not taking the
Gary
credit.
the jeweler, Bobby the jeweler. That's because Jacob the jeweler was the original one that blew up. You started that top 5 shit forever. Nigga, you be in the library, top 5 book, dead or alive. That's reference back to you.
I appreciate it, but I'm a politely decline
I'm not gonna be
the credit
perfect
for
about it.
that.
I'm gonna say DJ Premier.
Let's go.
I'm gonna say Dr. Dre.
Let's go. Cheating.
I'm not cheating. I
Them
mean,
two right.
you
Go.
talking about the best in the
No,
game.
but I can
ever.
use my 5 could be whatever it
Well, you
wants.
want to skip
No,
my? You
no,
want to
go.
skip
Do
my
your
5?
5 because you
skip my
stealing
5.
all the 5.
No, yo, Jay.
Go.
All right.
No, not
say
go.
2.
Do
No,
your
no,
5.
you say
man.
2 then.
Do
I don't
your
want to
5.
snatch.
I got
Yo,
5.
Jay, I don't want to snatch.
No,
do 2.
No.
Do 2.
No.
Do
You
2.
first.
No.
We ain't gonna go
I
2.
did 2, now you go 2.
Nah.
I'm trying to get you in on this. All right,
Yeah,
my
just do 5. Yeah.
DJ Premier.
Go.
Hold up.
Do any 5.
Hold up.
5 is 5.
Shut the fuck up.
Let's go.
DJ Premier, Dr. Dre, the RZA, Kanye West, and I go Havoc from Mobb Deep. That's
That's a mean 5.
that what you wanted me to shoot my
That was
shot.
a mean 5.
I try to give you a play for play,
That was a
you know.
mean 5.
And the honorable mention
The
will
mean
be down to
5.
D from DITC.
I
I gotta
ain't
keep it real
adding
with
shit.
you.
See,
No,
he
I'm
twist the
not.
whole room.
I'm not.
Yo, listen. But now I'm kind of going back. We should have fucking left Dr. Dre and them niggas out of it because you cheating. But still,
Well, we
I'm
coulda
going
did-
with Swiss
We
because
could
he
have did
started
from
with
5
me.
to 10.
Look, I'm going Swiss
because it's not the top.
because he
5.
got to make the list because that's my
Swiss.
brother,
There you go.
right? Pharrell.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
You can
I'm
say
going
the
with
same
Scott Storch.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's a mean pack.
I'm now.
So
Let
you
me
got
see my other
Swiss,
2.
Pharrell, Scott Storch.
Right? Hold on. Let me think about it.
Just because I said a guy don't mean you can't double down on it.
I know I can use them.
So you
I'm
going
not.
Swiss,
I'm
Pharrell,
not going to
Scott
use
Storch.
it for personal
So
purposes.
far, you got a phenomenal team there.
Swiss, Pharrell, Scott Storch, Timberland.
Timberland R&B, Timberland
Timberland
hip hop.
both.
Timberland.
Timberland just as Timberland. For all the shit he did for me. Yeah, all that.
What's the shit with Jay-Z and Beyonce?
All of that.
Oh
He got
my
shit.
God. All that. I'm a movement by myself.
You know
And
what I'm saying?
Timbo got the joints.
But though Just Blaze.
I mean, I needed something like that from you because from you being the underground king, you definitely went commercial on
I
it.
want to go big. It still left out Bink. We left out Manny Fresh. We left out Pete Rock. We left
Pete
out
Rock.
fucking
Q-Tip.
Q-Tip. We left out mad niggas. Dog
Lost
Alchemist.
Professor.
We left out Crazy. Yeah. I know it's mad shit. We left
You
out
left out
the
the Alchemist?
non-Porter.
Shame on you.
Nah, because my producers
Shame
know
on
that I
you.
love them. And
Your producers know you love them.
They know I love them.
Jada, man, let me tell you something.
Fuck wow. We left niggas out that's not supposed to get left out. But it's hard when there's only
we just
5.
did a little top 5 because that's your shit. Shout out to Boost Mobile. Go get yourself the whole trapper phone, everybody. The block, the whole bus ride in the summer. You know, in the summer, we used to go to Six Flags, Great Adventures, the whole
Action
block.
Park, remember?
That's Dorney Park. Like, get the whole bus.
What's the shit
Boost
in VA?
Mobile phone.
With me and Pun had a show they used to do. Where the shit we go with in your family in VA where we used to, it ain't there no
Hershey Park.
King's Dominion. Nah, me and Pun
you
had a
remember
show at King's Dominion before.
That's Virginia.
Yeah, me and Pun had a show there.
I got stranded there one time. That's a long story. Stranded. The whole bus broke down. My whole projects was sitting on the side of the road for like 20 hours. Another bus came and brought us back to the Bronx. Kings Dominion. Shout out AJ, GP. All of them will do it together. This has been Joe and Jada. We flaming out there.
That
We
ain't
killing
this.
y'all.
This ain't that.
And it's cracking Kiss. And it's
Kiss and
number
crack.
one. And we not gonna stop. Now, I'm headed to Dubai. Shout out Rasha Belasa, get married. I'm going to a wedding. Then I'm gonna end up at Saint Tropez in Monaco because my brother Nori, his wife Neri, it's her birthday.
Happy birthday to Neri. Happy future birthday. Happy belated. You know what I mean? I'm celebrating as well.
And then we're gonna land back on Plymouth Rock. And we're gonna shoot a bunch of. Don't think if I'm not laying off of y'all.
Plymouth Rock. I thought Plymouth Rock landed on us.
Landed on us. Hey yo, shout out. I gotta say what's up to Ben Crump, Attorney General,
He's
Black
looking
Attorney
for me.
General.
I gotta get with Ben. He's looking for me.
With Ben Crump. And shout out to Malcolm X family. I went to his 100th birthday up in Harlem. It's crazy because they took over the center where he got murdered in.
Through the party.
They celebrated. They did a 100th anniversary of his birthday. And so Lauryn Hill, our sister, came up there, right? And you know I started with the Fugees. Like, I don't know if you know
Fuji started with Digging in the Crates. I didn't know you.
Fuji La was my beat. Salam Remy made for me.
See, I left out Salam Remy. Look, dog, he was supposed to make the list.
Lauren went up there, spoke some words of wisdom. She ripped it down, legend. She started, funny how money changed situation. And so I haven't seen Lauren face to face in a long time. And so I pull up on Lauren. I'm like, sis, she said, I love you, Joe. I felt so good that night. I got in the car. I drove to Jersey and I was like, yo, Lauren said she loved me, man.
And that's the perfect way to end this show.
Yeah. Joe and Jada.
El Boogie, we love you, Lauren.
Ever sign up for a phone plan thinking, wow, great price. And then a few months later, it's like, surprise, your bill is higher. With Boost Mobile, you pay $25 a month forever. That's unlimited talk, text, and data starting at just $25 a month. No price hikes, no contract, forever.
Plus, Boost Mobile is now a legit nationwide 5G network. They've invested billions building 5G towers across the country. Visit boostmobile.com or head to your local Boost Mobile store today. Get unlimited talk, text, data for $25 a month forever.
5G speeds now available in all areas. After 30 gigabytes, customers may experience slower speeds. Customers will pay $25 a month as long as they remain active on the Boost Unlimited plan. So I think about Jam Master Jay, one of the, back in the day, it's before your time, Jada.
Thank you.
Before your time. The DJ was more prominent than the rapper, than the MC.
Definitely.
So you had like Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. You had Run DMC, Jam Master Jay. The DJ Scott LaRock and Kara. The DJ was really, really famous at one time. And Jam Master Jay, not only was he an insane DJ, a member of one of the greatest groups, but he brought artists to the game like the Onyx. Now, I think he was the first person to sign 50 Cent.
50.
Like, he was ahead of his time. And, he got gunned down, unfortunately. But I think about Jam Master Jay, what a producer, and it just leads me off. I said, this episode been really insightful, but I get to thinking about, like, who's the top 5 producers of all time?
With what you just said, the DJ turned into the producer. If you ask me, a lot of producers can actually DJ, and a lot of DJs
Most
can
of them
produce,
are. Cool and Dre with DJs.
His name is
Diamond
DJ
D
Premier. You know that, right?
We could just shut
one of the greatest
down.
producers ever. His name is still DJ Premier.
We could shut that
Swish
shit down,
was a
right?
DJ. Manny Fresh is a DJ. All the legendary producers, Timberland could DJ. You know what I mean? So it's
almost like if you think about a rapper with ghostwriting, right? Do you rate a producer that has a bunch of other producers bringing shit to the table? Or do you think the producer needs to produce by himself everything? Sample,
I think
whatever.
It's different. A rapper with a ghostwriter shouldn't be compared to producer that has a staff that, you know what I mean, you might have instrument players. He might have a certain engineer to get the sound that he wants. Somebody might come in and only do this drum pattern for him. But if he created it from the beginning and they just helping him enhance it, that ain't the same as a ghostwriter
A rapper
writing
with
your
a
shit for you.
ghostwriter.
Yeah.
So, in that case, man, there's some serious producers out there because I only had one main one on the list, which is what you said, the obvious Primo, because I watch him chop everything up and do it himself. I've been in the rooms, you've been in the rooms with somebody like Kanye that got a bunch of producers, and of course he's throwing the sprinkle to it and he's getting what he wants out of it. Or say like a Dr. Dre worked with Scott Storch. You know, Scott Storch did all that.
He plays the instrument. Hey, man.
Dun.
Swiss, I've been with Swiss since we was telling him to get out of here. He pull out his MPC. We told him go back to the drawing board for years till he finally got it. Then the whole room, it went from the whole room going, nah, to the holy shit, this is crazy. So it's a journey. And then once you get your sound and you hook the people, I don't know what you do from there because I ain't a producer.
So I say DJ Premier.
Be careful with your 5. This is why this is going to keep going because it's more than 5. But go your 5, I'm going to do my 5.
It's way more than 5, but we only got you the top 5. Top 5, dead or alive. I heard you say this 1,000. It really, top 5 of anything. Golf, top 5
it's an
of
argument
rap,
of anything.
top 5 of paint. It's really your creation.
No.
When you say yes, every jeweler I meet is
I'm not taking
Gary the jeweler, Bobby the jeweler. That's because Jacob the jeweler was the original one that blew up. You started that top 5 shit forever. Nigga, you be in the library, top 5 book, dead or alive. That's reference back to you.
I appreciate it, but I'm a politely decline
I'm not gonna be
the credit for that.
I'm gonna say DJ Premier.
Let's go.
I'm gonna say Dr. Dre.
Let's go. Cheating.
I'm not cheating.
Them two right go.
You talking about the best in the
no,
game.
I can use my 5 could be whatever it
you
want.
want to skip my skip
do
my
your
5.
5 because you stealing all the 5.
Nah, yo, Jay.
Go.
All right.
Say
go.
2. Do your 5.
You say
man.
2 then.
Do
I don't
your
want to
5.
snatch.
I got 5.
Jay, I don't want to snatch.
No,
do 2.
No.
Do 2.
No. You first.
No.
We ain't gonna go
I
2.
did 2, now you go 2.
Nah.
I'm trying to get you in on this. All right,
yeah, just do 5. Yeah.
DJ Premier.
Hold up. Do any 5.
Hold up.
5 is 5.
Shut the fuck up.
Let's go.
DJ Premier, Dr. Dre, the RZA, Kanye West, and I go Havoc for Mobb Deep. That's
a mean 5.
Yeah, but you wanted me to shoot my
That was
shot.
a mean 5.
I try to give you a play for play.
That was a mean 5.
And the honorable mention
would
be
mean
down
5.
to D from DITC.
I ain't added shit. See, he twist the whole room.
I'm not.
Yo, listen. But now I'm kind of going back. We should have fucking left Dr. Dre and them niggas out of it because you cheating. But still, I'm going with Swiss because he started with me.
To 10.
Look, I'm going Swiss
because it's not the top.
because he got to make the list because that's my
Swiss.
brother.
There you go.
Right? For real.
You
know what I mean? I'm going with Scott Storch. Yeah.
That's a mean pack.
I'm now.
So you got
see my
Swiss, Pharrell, Scott Storch.
Right? Hold on. What do you think about that?
Just because I said a guy don't mean you can't double down on it.
I know I can use them, but
So
I'm not. I'm not going to use it for personal
so
purposes.
So far, you got a phenomenal team there.
Swiss, Pharrell, Scott Storch, Timberland.
Timberland R&B,
Timberland both. Timberland just as Timberland. For all the shit he did for me.
Yeah,
all that.
What's the shit with Jay-Z and Beyonce?
All of that.
Oh,
he got
my
shit.
God. All that. All that, I'm a movement by myself.
You know what I'm saying?
Timbo got the joints.
What though, Just Blaze?
I mean, I needed something like that from you because from you being the underground king, you definitely went commercial on
I
me.
want to go big. It's still left out Bank. We left out Manny Fresh. We left out Pete Rock. We left
Pete
out
Rock.
fucking
Q-Tip.
Q-Tip. We left out mad niggas, dog. Out
Lost
the
Professor.
We left out Crazy. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know it's mad shit. We left
You
out
left out the Alchemist?
Porter.
Shame on you.
Nah, because my producers
Shame
know
on
that I
you.
love them. And
your producers know you love them.
They know I love them.
Jada, man, let me tell you something.
Buck Wild. We left niggas out that's not supposed to get left out. But it's hard when there's only
we just
5.
did a little top 5 because that's your shit.
No, man,